Hello everyone, very warm welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss a model test paper of ICSE biology. Okay, the section A part. So let us begin. Name the following. First question, name the following. First, site of RBC production, red bone marrow. Second, functional unit of kidney, nephron. Third, the process by which aerial parts of the plant give out water in the form of water vapor, transpiration. The element required for clotting of the blood, calcium. The neurotransmitter stored at the end of axon, acetylcholine. So let us revise some more questions side by side related to the questions which is here. So the site of RBC production is red bone marrow, and the graveyard of RBC is spleen. The functional unit of kidney is nephron, and the functional unit of brain is neuron. The process by which aerial parts of the plant give out water in the form of vapor is transpiration, but the process by which the leaves of the plant lose water in the form of water droplet is known as guttation. The fourth one, the element required for the clotting of the blood is calcium, and the vitamin required for the clotting of the blood is vitamin K. Okay, so we have revised some questions side by side, and we'll be doing it wherever possible. Okay, so that more and more revision can happen. MCQ. First, rod cells are receptor cells of retina sensitive to color, dim light, oxygen, CO2. The answer is dim light. Second, unit of light absorbed by the chlorophyll during photosynthesis is proton, neutron, photon, electron. The answer is photon. Third, plasma is the liquid part of blood, water, lymph, sperm, blood. Fourth, the part of the ear associated with balance, cochlea, pinna, semicircular canal, malleus. Answer is semicircular canal. Fifth, the cerebral hemisphere of the brains are connected by corpus luteum, hypothalamus, pons virilii, corpus callosum. The answer is corpus callosum. Okay, so let us go through the other options also. The rod cells are the receptor cells of retina which are sensitive to dim light, and the receptor cells of retina which are sensitive to color. The option A is cone cell. Okay, and the pigment contained by rod cell is rhodopsin. The pigment contained by cone cell is iodopsin. Okay, cone cells and color. Cone cell, color. Okay, C and C both start with the letter C. You can remember like that. Okay. Second one, the unit of light absorbed by the chlorophyll during photosynthesis is proton, neutron, photon, electron. The answer is photon. Third, plasma is the liquid part of blood, water, lymph, sperm. Answer is blood. Fourth, the part of the ear associated with balance, cochlea, pinna, semicircular canal, and malleus. Answer semicircular canal. Okay, here I don't have much to tell. Photon, you can know that photons are known as the pockets of light, and here we will talk about all the parts now. The cochlea is a part of the ear which is associated with hearing. The function of cochlea is hearing, and cochlea contains organ of Corti. Organ of Corti is a very important function, has a very important function of converting the sound vibrations into impulses, and in turn the auditory nerve carries the impulses to the brain, and then we are able to perceive a sound. Okay, all these things happen in a fraction of a millisecond, you can say, and it happens very quickly. Okay, in a ziffy. B, pinna. Pinna is the outer ear, which we can see it is a vestigial organ. Okay, many mammals do not have this outer ear or external ear. Okay, but we have it. The humans have it, and it is a vestigial organ. D, malleus. Malleus is a bone which is present, which is a very small bone which is present inside the ear. There is a pair of three bones, malleus, incus, and stapes, and three are collectively known as ear ossicles. And here we can know one fact that cerebral hemispheres are connected by the corpus callosum, or you can say and the two cerebellum, the two hemispheres of cerebellum are connected by pons virilii, or it is present between them. Okay, now let us go through this fill in the blanks, which has already been asked in ICSE 2009. Photosynthesis involves both, you can take a screenshot if you wish to do so. Photosynthesis involves both light and dark reaction. During photosynthesis, the chlorophyll in the walls of thylakoids gets activated by absorbing light energy, photons, that is, light energy, photons. This energy split the water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen and release two electrons. The process is called photolysis. The splitting up of the water in the presence of by absorbing energy, light energy, is photolysis. The hydrogen ions are picked up by NADP, the full form of NADP, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, to form NADPH. The ADP is converted into ATP. The process is called photophosphorylation. During dark phase, compound produced at the end of the light reaction reacts with CO2 to form RUBP, and you can call it ribulose biosulfate. This product is converted to starch, and the process of the conversion of the glucose to the starch is polymerization. Okay, so it is very important. It is a good paragraph which you can remember. It will you can revise. It will help you in the revision of three definitions, important definitions of the chapter: photolysis, photophosphorylation, polymerization, all three of the chapter on photosynthesis. Let us go through these Full forms: NADP, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide phosphate, ADP is adenosine diphosphate, and ATP is adenosine triphosphate. Okay, now let us go through exact location type of questions. Okay, the question 4 is give the exact location of the following. First, eustachian tube. Eustachian tube extends from the middle ear to the throat, and let us know about its function also. The function of eustachian tube is to maintain or equalize the air pressure inside the ear. Second one, testis. Testis is located inside a pouch of skin called scrotum, and the function of testis is to release the male hormone testosterone and to produce male gametes. Okay, it has Leydig cells and interstitial cells which perform different functions. Okay, uh, lenticels. Lenticels are actually testis has a seminiferous tube. I think it has seminiferous tubules, or you can and Leydig cells, and Leydig cell is also known as interstitial cells. Okay, as far as I remember. Okay, lenticels are the pores present in the woody stems, and the function of lenticel is to carry out the lenticular transpiration. Lenticular transpiration occurs throughout the time. It occurs throughout the day. It never stops. Stomata. Stomata is present in the lower surface of the leaf. It is also present in the mesophyll cells. Few number of stomata are also present in the upper surface of the leaf. Okay, and then we have and the function of stomata we all know, to carry out transpiration, stomatal transpiration. PCT, the full form of PCT is proximal convoluted tubule. And why do we call it proximal convoluted tubule? Because it is located in proximity to the glomerulus, or you can say it is located in proximity to the Bowman's capsule. Where is PCT located? It is located in the cortex of the kidney, or you can also say if we are talking about one nephron, and then it is located in proximity to the glomerulus, but it will be better to write the cortex of the kidney. Okay, now arrange in the terms in logical order. Type of question: A, spongy cells, upper epidermis, stoma, palisade tissues, and substomatal space. The answer are in the following sequence: upper epidermis, palisade tissue, spongy tissue, substomatal space, and then stoma. Prophase, anaphase, metaphase, telophase. The answer will be prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. For now, then question number C: fertilization, ovulation, gestation, childbirth or parturition, and implantation. The correct order is ovulation, fertilization, implantation, gestation, and childbirth. The definitions of all the terms, like all the first four terms, is very important. Okay, learn them. Try to learn them as it is from the book. Auditory canal, option number D: auditory canal, tympanum, cochlea, pinna, ear ossicles. The correct order is pinna, auditory canal, tympanum, ear ossicles, and then cochlea. Option number E: sunlight, grasshopper, grass, lizard, and frog. We have, first of all, we have sunlight, then grass, then grasshopper, then lizard, then frog, and we are talking about a food cycle, you can say. Okay, that is given. Some portion is given in the chapter on photosynthesis. Okay, so now let us do the odd one out type of question. First one: ovary, fallopian tube, uterus. Odd one out is ureter, and category to which the other three belong is parts of human reproductive system. Second: myopia, hypermetropia, xerophthalmia, and astigmatism. Odd one out is xerophthalmia, and category to which the other three belong is defects of the human eye. Third: pinna, wisdom teeth, vermiform appendix, and eye. The odd one out is eye, and the category to which the other three belong are the vestigial organs. Okay, pinna, wisdom teeth, and vermiform appendix are the vestigial organs. You must have heard people carry out their operation of appendix, in which appendix is taken out of the body. Okay, this certain kind of operation happens for that. Okay. The fourth: auxin, gibberellin, thyroxine, and cytokinin. The odd one out is thyroxine. Thyroxine is a hormone which is secreted in the human body, which helps which is secreted in the thyroid gland, and which helps in regulating the basal metabolic rate. Okay, BMA, basal metabolic rate, BMR, sorry. And category to which the other three belong: auxin, gibberellin, cytokinin, are phytohormones. Okay, all the three help. Auxin, gibberellin, cytokinin, all the three are basically helpful for the growth of the plant. They are not growth inhibitors. Okay, they support the growth, you can say. Fifth one: guttation, exudation, bleeding, absorption. Odd one out is absorption. The category to which the other three belong is process by which plants lose water. Now this is an experimental setup in which there are two leaves. The first leaf is covered by a black paper, and the second leaf, the first leaf is covered. There is only one leaf. The leaf is covered by a black paper, and then starched. After the leaf is kept in the sunlight, on in the sun, and then a starch test is done after a while. Okay, the starch test is done after a while. Means when the leaf is there, leaf is in a plant. Okay, it is not came out of a plant, it is in the plant, it is not detached from it, and then it is kept there with uh, covered, it is halfly covered with a black paper, and then in front of sun, and after some time starch test is carried on. What is the aim of the experiment? The aim of the experiment is to demonstrate that light is required for, or the sunlight is required for photosynthesis to take place. Okay, what will be the result when we will do the starch test? After some time we will see that the portion which was covered by the black paper, when the starch test will be done on it, it will not turn blue black, and it will turn to brown. Okay, it will turn to brown, and the other portions of the leaves which were exposed to the sunlight, they, when starch test is done on them, they turn blue black. Whenever a starch test is done on a sample and it turns blue black, it is an indication that starch is present in that particular sample. Okay, now question number B. What is the role of light in the photosynthesis? The light supplies energy in the form of photons to split the waters during light reaction. That is, for the initiation of the photosynthesis, for the photolysis to take place, light is very, very important. Okay. So now there is a reaction. The reaction of the photosynthesis has to be written in this question. So the reaction is 6CO2 plus 12H2, C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. Don't forget to write the conditions. I have not mentioned it here. Okay, you must write sunlight and chlorophyll as conditions of the reactions. Okay, now what are the two phases of the experiment? The two phases of photosynthesis: light reaction and dark reaction. Question number E. Which pigment is necessary for this physiological process which is being studied in this particular experimental setup? The answer is chlorophyll. Okay, very, very simple question. Now you have to match the following option. Column number 1 is metaphase WBC, urine, mercury, methyl mercury, and radioactive material. And the column number 2, excreted from urethra causes Minamata. Excreted from the sweat gland, chromosomes are aligned in equator, are of one kind, are of many kind, can cause mutations. Okay, you can take a screenshot if you wish to do so. Now in metaphase, chromosomes are aligned in the equator. I have been telling it since many videos. WBC are of many kind. WBC are granulocytes and agranulocytes. Then in granulocytes it is divided into basophils, eosinophils, and there's one more which I'm not remembering, neutrophils, and then there are agranulocytes, that is monocytes and lymphocytes. Okay, then part C, urine. We'll match it to excreted from urethra. Question number D, part number D, mercury. Methyl mercury causes Minamata disease. Okay, and E, radioactive material can cause mutations. Matlab change in the genes, the structure of the genes, change in the number of chromosomes, change in the genetic constitution of the chromosome, and that all thing can happen because of the effect of radioactivity on a cell, you can basically say, or this is how it can affect the human body. Okay, so thank you so much. Keep learning.